Welcome to my channel Old Valuable Chiller. Today we are going to talk in detail about the $1 coin from the United States dated 1776 to 1976, also known as the Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar. This coin is one of the most iconic pieces of American coinage history, and throughout this video we will cover its background, history, design, minting details, varieties, errors, and collector value. If you are interested in United States coins, numismatics, or coin collecting in general, then this 20-minute video will give you everything you need to know about the $1 coin 1776 to 1976. The $1 coin 1776 to 1976 was issued to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. The United States Mint created a special design for this bicentennial dollar, and it was released between 1975 and 1976. On the obverse of the coin you will find a portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, designed by Frank Gasparro. The reverse is where the bicentennial design comes in. Instead of the regular eagle landing on the moon, the reverse shows the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. This reverse was designed by Dennis R. Williams, a student artist who won the design competition. The words 1776 to 1976 appear on the coin to mark the bicentennial celebration. Now let us talk about the metal composition. The standard circulation strike of the Eisenhower dollar, including the 1776 to 1976 version, was made of copper nickel clad. However, there were also special collector versions struck in a 40% silver composition. These silver bicentennial dollars were sold in proof and uncirculated sets directly from the US Mint. This makes the $1 coin 1776 to 1976 unique, because collectors could obtain both clad and silver varieties. The mints involved in producing these coins were Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, Denver coins carry the D mint mark, and San Francisco coins have the S mint mark. Most of the silver 40% coins came from San Francisco, while Philadelphia and Denver mainly struck circulation strikes in clad. When collecting these coins, the mint mark and the composition are very important details. For coin collectors, the value of the $1 coin 1776 to 1976 can vary depending on condition, mint mark, and whether it is clad or silver. A typical circulation strike in average circulated condition is usually worth around face value, which is $1. However, uncirculated examples, high-grade mint state coins, and silver versions can be worth more. Proof coins and special collector sets are especially desirable. Certain high-grade silver proofs graded by PCGS or NGC can reach significant prices depending on the grade. There are also varieties and errors that add interest for collectors. Some Eisenhower bicentennial dollars show doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. There are also Type 1 and Type 2 reverse varieties. Type 1 has bold lettering with block-style serifs on the reverse inscriptions, while Type 2 has thinner, sharper lettering. The Type 2 variety is generally considered scarcer and more collectible. The Eisenhower dollar series, including the 1776 to 1976 issue, is a fascinating series because it was the last large-sized dollar coin produced by the United States Mint for circulation. After the Eisenhower dollar, the US switched to smaller-sized dollars like the Susan B. Anthony dollar. That makes the bicentennial dollar a nostalgic piece of history, especially for people who remember using them in the 1970s. Collectors often seek complete sets of Eisenhower dollars, including the bicentennial issues, because they are affordable compared to other classic US coins and they represent a very patriotic theme. The 1776 to 1976 dollar coin celebrates American independence, features a beloved president, and connects to the history of space exploration with the moon design. If you are looking to collect the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar, there are a few tips. First, decide whether you want clad, silver, or both. Second, pay attention to condition. Coins in higher mint state grades or proof condition will always be more valuable. Third, check for the Type 1 and Type 2 reverse differences, especially if you are collecting by variety. And finally, look for errors or unique features, because those can be worth a premium. As of today, most clad bicentennial Eisenhower dollars in circulated condition are easy to find and not very expensive. However, uncirculated coins straight from mint sets, silver proof coins, and high-grade examples graded MS66 or MS67 can be much harder to come by. Silver versions will always hold more value because of their precious metal content. The US Mint packaged many silver bicentennial coins in special red, white, and blue holders, which are very popular among collectors. The design of the Liberty Bell and the moon on the reverse has become iconic. It symbolizes the spirit of American independence while also highlighting America's achievements in space. The bicentennial celebration was a major event in U.S. history, and millions of Americans collected these coins directly from the bank, keeping them as souvenirs. Because so many were saved, it is common to find them in uncirculated condition, but finding perfectly preserved examples is still a challenge. The Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar continues to be a favorite among U.S. coin collectors. It represents history, patriotism, and numismatic interest all in one coin. Whether you are a beginner starting your collection or an advanced collector looking for high-grade examples, the $1 coin 1776 to 1976 is a coin you will want to include. To sum it up, the 1776 to 1976 $1 coin from the United States, also known as the Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar, features President Dwight D. Eisenhower on the obverse and the Liberty Bell over the moon on the reverse. It was minted in both copper, nickel-clad and 40% silver versions, struck at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. It comes in two reverse varieties, Type 1 and Type 2, and offers collectors many opportunities to collect by mint mark, composition, variety, and grade. While common in circulated condition, high-grade uncirculated and silver proofs are more valuable and sought after. This makes the Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar one of the most collectible U.S. coins of the modern era. If you are building a coin collection, this coin is not only affordable but also rich in history and meaning. The Bicentennial Dollar was authorized as part of the national celebration of 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. Although it was minted only in the years 1975 and 1976, every coin carries the dual date 1776 to 1976. This unique feature instantly identifies it as a bicentennial issue. On the obverse, the coin portrays President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who was a central figure in mid-20th century America. His leadership during World War II and his presidency from 1953 to 1961 left a lasting mark on U.S. history. By choosing Eisenhower's portrait, the mint honored both a respected statesman and a military hero. Turning the coin over reveals the special bicentennial reverse, which makes this coin truly remarkable. The design, created by Dennis R. Williams, shows the Liberty Bell set against the backdrop of the moon. The Liberty Bell symbolizes freedom and the founding of the nation, while the lunar surface highlights America's achievements in space exploration, especially the Apollo 11 mission. The combination of liberty and discovery captures the spirit of both 1776 and 1976. No other US dollar coin features this creative pairing, making it one of the most recognizable designs in modern coinage. In terms of physical details, the Eisenhower Bicentennial Dollar is a large coin, with a diameter of just over 38 millimeters and a weight of nearly 23 grams. The majority of coins were struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, designed for regular circulation. However, special silver versions were also produced for collectors. These 40% silver bicentennial dollars were struck at the San Francisco Mint, both in uncirculated form and in proof form. Collectors often seek these silver issues because of their precious metal content and their higher quality strike. Mint marks play a key role here. Philadelphia coins carry no mint mark, Denver coins are marked with a D, and San Francisco coins carry an S. This coin was part of a wider bicentennial coin program that included the quarter and the half dollar, each with its own commemorative reverse. But among the three, the dollar stands out because of its size, its impressive artwork, and its short run of only 2 years. The sheer presence of this coin made it memorable for the public. Many Americans still recall seeing it in circulation or receiving it as a keepsake during the 1976 celebrations. Collectors value this coin not only for its silver versions but also for its varieties. The bicentennial dollar has two major reverse types. The Type 1 variety features bold, blocky lettering on the reverse, while the Type 2 features more refined, thinner lettering. Both types were struck in large numbers, but collectors enjoy identifying and collecting both for a complete set. This variety adds another layer of interest for those who enjoy studying the finer details of US coinage. When it comes to value, the common copper-nickel bicentennial dollars in circulated condition usually trade for about face value. However, uncirculated examples, especially those in mint packaging, can sell for a premium. Silver uncirculated and silver-proof coins carry greater value, with prices depending on condition and demand. Certified high-grade examples can reach even higher levels in the collector's market. While this coin is generally accessible and affordable, the silver proofs in top quality continue to attract strong collector interest. Beyond the marketplace, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar carries great symbolic meaning. It reflects a moment in time when the nation was celebrating its 200th birthday and looking proudly at both its past and its future. The Liberty Bell connected Americans to the struggle for independence, while the moon reminded them of modern achievements and human progress. Holding one of these coins today is like holding a small piece of that bicentennial celebration, a reminder of how coins can represent much more than money. It is worth noting that this coin was among the last of the large-sized circulating dollars. After 1978, the Eisenhower dollar series ended, and smaller dollars such as the Susan B. Anthony dollar and the Sacagawea dollar replaced it. This makes the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar one of the final representatives of the classic large dollar coin tradition in the United States. Its size, weight, and design give it a sense of importance that later dollars did not have. Many coin collectors begin their hobby with the bicentennial coins because they are widely available and affordable, yet they hold so much history. The Eisenhower dollar dated 1776 to 1976 is often part of starter collections, but it is also a cornerstone for advanced collections. Proof silver versions in original U.S. mint packaging are especially popular. Whether collected for historical reasons, artistic value, or precious metal content, the bicentennial dollar has a special place in the hearts of numismatists. Nearly 50 years later, these coins still appear at coin shows, in estate collections, and in family keepsakes. They are easy to identify and always spark curiosity when seen. Even someone with no background in numismatics can appreciate the bold image of the Liberty Bell and the moon. That makes this coin a bridge between collectors and the general public, a piece of coinage that connects history with everyday life. As you reflect on the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar, it becomes clear why it remains so popular. It honors Eisenhower, it celebrates independence, it highlights America's role in space, and it was struck in both copper, nickel, and silver for wide appeal. Every detail of this coin speaks to American history and achievement. For collectors today, it offers both affordability and meaning, making it one of the most accessible and enjoyable U.S. commemorative coins to collect.